Okay, cross country nationals 2023. People want me to do a reaction. I'm doing a reaction. Love the course. Race wasn't so good, but pre-nationals, same course. Wonderful course. First K, plan is, the goal for the race was like probably top 8. And so I wanted to get out like around that range. And first K, we knew it was going to be fast. No one knew how fast it was going to be for sure. First around 500 is downhill, and then like it like undulates up down for the next 500. And so we get out just sprinting. Then right around the bottom of the downhill, some people right there, so right at the bottom, some people settle, but I'm like, okay, that's probably in like 30th or 40th. I take this opportunity to keep moving up. I'm hugging the left side because the course curves left and then right and then left, and people focus on the big 180-degree right turn, and so that throws people off. But yeah, I want to be on the left because it would allow me to deal with it better if I got boxed in, and it ends up being the tangent for a lot of it. So just until that point, it's the tangent, and then right now we go right, so I tuck in. But yeah, first K is going very well. I get out exactly where I want to. I've never had to start this good at nationals, and I don't want to get boxed in, trip, etc. So I'm not tucking in as much as some people would tuck in. Right there, that marker is not 800, but I thought it was. It's actually some miscellaneous marker. They use it when we're going the other way for 6K and 8K. But on this loop, it just means nothing. It's like, I think maybe like 100 meters. I guess it's like 900. Maybe it's a little less than 900 or a little more. But remember, it said 204 because we came in at 207 or 208 at SECs. That felt good. This felt 204. I was like, okay, it feels a little faster, but if it's 204, that's survivable. Was not 204. We come through the K in 229 for the front, Drew Bosley, and then I was 230. Got out perfectly, and now it's like, I hope it doesn't take too much out of me, etc., etc. But yeah, I'm in a perfect spot. I'm seeing K-Prop, all the guys I want to be around, and yeah, we continue just coasting. Now that after the 230, it pretty much turns into a jog fest for a little. The next 2 splits are 3 flat, 3 flat, or something like that, and I'm still doing okay. Still feeling fine. 2K. The body's panicking a little, but nothing too overwhelming. This downhill always feels pretty out of control. That's how I felt at pre-nationals, but here I was like out of control, but also tired, which is a bad sign. But yeah, still continuing to execute well, staying relaxed above anything, hugging the inside now that the race isn't bunched up anymore. There's no point in being on the outside like I was the first K. So still executing well. The hill felt pretty bad, but we're still in it, hoping for a bit of a second wind. There I am, right next to the boy Roger, and from Texas, and then you see Mayor and some other guys. And right about 4K, still around the lead pack. I'm probably in that second pack. Definitely feeling the burn. Not as smooth as I felt before in any cross-country race. At this point, your body either gives you more or it just shuts down if you're already feeling this bad. And as you can see, my body starts to shut down. Right around here is when I was like, oh boy, this is not going how I wanted. Right there is basically walking in slow-mo. And then at this point from the race, I'm hoping for some sort of second wind. This happened at 2021 cross country nationals. My body shut down at 6K, and then I dropped like a 309, and then it came back and I felt great. And so that's what I was thinking about this whole race. I was like, okay, this second wind can come or it can't come. It's out of my control at this point. Still trying to cling on to everyone who passes me, but it ended up being like seeing my running career backwards. Like I saw where I wanted to be, and then Devin Hart just transferred to Texas. Saw him pass by. Saw Roger, who I was one of my freshmen when I was a sophomore at Texas, and then continued to see people. Dylan Schubert patted me on the back. Come on, man, we got it. Carter Solomon near the end patted me on the back. Come on, we got it. Every single Texas athlete. Come on, Yaseen, we got this. Come on, you got it. All the Tennessee athletes, come on, you got it. I mean, insert some saying about how it takes a village. The race itself was underwhelming, but it was crazy to see how long the journey's been. Like, I forget how many people I've met and gotten to know. Wonderful race on the front end, crazy results, but pretty much from then on, I'm going backwards. I mean, this isn't much of a reaction. If you guys, like, I'm only in the shop for, like, however long. I've always been a big fan of cross-country races I'm invested in, which is, like, either my friends running or really good races, and, you know, usually I'm in really good races now, so I don't get to watch them. But a consolation is usually that I can know what's going on. I'm usually far enough to know what's going on. Didn't know what's going on in this one, obviously, but it's still nice to watch. I couldn't watch it for a while, but, you know, beautiful race. Still love cross country. people keep asking what happened. I personally am not a big fan of people separating injuries, sickness, mental, whatever, from training. I think getting online and saying, oh, this went wrong, this went wrong, this went wrong, is tantamount to like saying, oh, if I had trained better, I would have been able to beat him. If I wasn't sick, if I wasn't this, if I wasn't... Any more detail than that, I wouldn't go into unless I was doing an interview after a good race. So cross your fingers for indoor. But, you know, I didn't have the best day. I will have better days. And I hope that eventually it will be the best day of anyone in the field. A lot of people I know had breakout races. I mean, shout out to them. Devin Hart, 11th. Kirami, that boy, got 13th. Roger, 23rd, after being hurt in cross country every year. Shout out him. Yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game. Cross country is a lot of the time not just about the best day. It's about who can manage their bad days, and I did not manage my bad day well. Our coaches even talked about how our region meet played into like how everyone felt bad, but that's the same. That falls into the same vein. So I'm not going to talk anymore about it. People are asking. I did the reaction. Whether or not there's a reason for it, I've had bad races before. This probably won't be my last bad race. I'm used to it. I know how to get back on the horse. That's probably the only lesson I could give you from this. Some people even seem sort of upset that I'm not more upset. I was upset. Being upset doesn't get you anywhere. I'm over it now. I've never purported to be someone who's always successful. I just always try to be successful, and it doesn't always work. Usually it's not on this biggest stage, but yeah. I have said before I recover fast, like physically, from workouts and stuff. It's in the same vein, emotional recovery. I was sad, I was very upset, but you rebound. Look at that kick. Through the line. Shitty race, but they make you stronger in the long term. Thank you for watching.